We start with the 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis in my last video, when we get this down move, we mentioned if we get any reversal, we can look for buy. Or I'm talking about this, all right? But beside that, since I add, we can expect to get the correction before we get the reversal. This is the correction. That's why I mentioned if we want to look for buy, we have to get the trade set up. And one of the options was to have entry above this, which is not valid anymore because as we can see, the price reversed. There was no continuation. Now I want to see what's the next. And first of all, we remove the daily chart. As we can see, we have been within this down move for a long time. And as we mentioned, we can expect to turn to a deeper correction. But the only thing is any reversal based on lower time frame for buy, if we get a trade, we take it and we try to manage it. And based on forward chart, the only thing is we see we have a divergence. That means, first of all right, yes, the price broke the previous low and we see we have a divergence. All right, that's mean we're looking for buy, but the only thing is what we get here. Can we expect this one turn to a corrective move similar to any of this for one more drop? Okay, what I want to see is that it's still we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction, even retest the previous low. But the only thing is any buy setup, any opportunity for buy we get, we take it. But right now, based on forward chart, also we don't have it because the way it's moving is really corrective. And even when the price was within this move I mentioned, if there is a reversal, if we get any reversal, it will be really sharp. That's why even sometimes maybe we don't get the trade set up to look for buy. Okay. That's why we try to get whatever the buy set, whatever the trade for buy we get, we take it. Okay. And even based on 1 hour chart, we see whether we have a divergence. Yes, we have a divergence and as well here. Okay, if we put these two in relative to each other, but the way reversing is really corrective. Still, we can expect this one turn to a corrective for one more drop before we get the reversal. This is the best when we're talking about one more drop and reverse. This is the how we can look at the chart in terms of the technical way. Okay, that means what we get here, I can expect this one turn to a flat as a 1, 2, 3, this flat in relative to this. Okay, technically for me, any drop we can look for sell, but at this price we are not looking for sell. We prefer price drop with the breakout of the previous low. Then from there I look for buy. But from what I can see, the price almost at the low. That means sometimes may it doesn't follow the technical analysis. The price reverse from here. How we can look for trade? Simply we cannot buy. Any reversal with the flag, we take the trade. With the breakout of this, we have to start to manage. Why? May this one turn to more complex correction. That's why we need to see the breakout of this. This is the reasons I mentioned any trade setup for buy we get, we take it. If it's not moving, we just take out or manage it. Because the times it start to move, it will be really sharp that we won't be able to get any trade setup. May similar to any of this. What we get here, because we have been trading for from here, any of this. Okay. And as we mentioned, if we want to look for trade, technically, we had the flat here. Any drop from there, if we get the trade setup, we can look for buy. And if the price reverse from here, any sharp move flag, we can take the trade. If we want to have entry above this, above here is not a really good idea because made this one turn to a bigger correction. The only option is having entry above this. But again, almost near to what we wanted. There is the gap is very small. That means the price simply can take and drop because of this flat. Then whoever wants to have entry above this they need to really watch out because with the one candle it can take and drop. Okay, and again, the best things is we follow this flat. But if the price reverse from here, any sharp move like we can take and either we can have entry above here or above here in case the price sharply reverse from here. But if the price tag, we want to see the continuation with the sharp move, not the corrective move. If it turns to a corrective move, we take out the trade. And we want, even if the price tag, we see within the first hour it's not moving, maximum 2 hours, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade. Okay. Again, having entry above either here or here, I just leave it to the traders, but it's not part of the analysis. Technically, we're looking at the flat for one more drop, or if we get a reversal with the sharp move correction, we can take the trade. And if I move to forward chart, what I have based on forward chart, we don't have anything. The only thing is we have really corrective move. That's why may this one turn to another corrective for one more drop. The reason is the price haven't tagged the previous low. But we mentioned we don't want to wait for the price to take the previous low before we take the trade. Any reversal, if we get any reversal, any trade setup, we take it. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any proper trade setup, then can give us a confirmation for reversal, then I will share. Thanks.